and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st down.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. On the move past the 40. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And that flag accepted.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black, 12, okay.
56. Jump back in and turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check safety. Check safety.
Blue striker.
56 is mine. 56 is mine.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Defensively, Puna Ford with a tackle there. Second down and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions, and first half winds down.
Receiver in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tanner Conner, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. no run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Now Geno on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mustang 19.
Mike 29. 29 is Mike.
Here's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Lockett in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Smith. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. In motion comes the tight end left. From the gun, it's Walker. A beautiful spin and room to run. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 19-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Mike 29. Dan. 29 is Mike 29. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Rush City. Rush
79 Broncos.
Throwing is Smith. Flushed out right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
The tight end in motion right. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
29 is Mike 29. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that
Corey, 70.
Get that quarterback. 29 is Mike 29. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Geno now to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So we race the flag. They decline. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Tua hit, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got on the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
18 rattling.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Smith rolling to his right. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Myers' kick is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Slot man moves right. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards. Myers' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. If you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Tua now on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
36.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Sticking with Walker on second down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now it's Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tanner Conner, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Brandon Jones picking it off, and the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That move's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready, set.
2 and now on 1st down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert, taken down at the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, your first drive of the 1st quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From his goal line here, Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. In motion left goes a tight end. On 3rd down, here's Walker. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Watch twins. 29 is Mike.
Hawk 70.
The slot man in motion right. Now a run with Walker. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Back to Walker on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run again with Walker. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. This is Homer. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Lock it in motion right. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Throwing now is Geno. Flushed out right. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Return there, 17 yards. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua eluding the pressure right. Oh, Gesicki, a nice grab. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a 1st down as well.
And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. He'll take this to the 46. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He'll hit Mostert again here. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Well, the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A run by Dallas to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
29 is Mike 29. Here we go.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On second down, it's Walker.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw is Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Tua going to throw.
He'll swing this out to Mostert. Finding space at the 40.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
That's swung out to Mostert. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
So, well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa forced out to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards.
And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 17-3. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Smith. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end Fant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Block it in motion right. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. And going right back to Walker. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Slot man moves right. They snap it to Smith. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Here's Smith. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there. Just kind of hoping something good can happen. A completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and 10, Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And this one's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second and 10, Smith again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing is Smith. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Brandon Jones picking it off. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6.